Welcome to the PSIM simulation series. In this video, you will learn how to operate the photovoltaic system at maximum power point using the buck converter and P&O algorithm. The photovoltaic system used for this simulation consists of three major subsystems. The first subsystem is a 3x2 PV array. The design of PV modules and arrays in PSIM has already been covered in a separate video. The link to that video is provided in the description. This array delivers 1800 watt at MPP and standard testing conditions. Maximum power voltage and current of PV array are 106.5 volt and 16.9 ampere respectively at standard testing conditions. The PV array's detailed specifications are listed in this table. The converter is the second subsystem and it is used to run the PV array at maximum power point. The DC to DC buck converter with a resistive load has been chosen for this simulation. The buck converter's specifications are listed next to each component. The input capacitor is set to 2.5 mF, the inductor is 2 mH and the output capacitor is 250 microfarad. As the load for the photovoltaic system, a 1.5 ohm resistor was selected. The controller is the third subsystem, which senses the voltage and current of the PV array, processes them using the MPPT algorithm, and produces a duty ratio. PWM signal is generated for the buck converter switch by comparing this duty ratio with a triangular wave. In this simulation, the C block is used as a controller and the P&O algorithm is used to track the maximum power point. Now I will show you how to code the P&O algorithm in C block, and then we will proceed to the simulation. I have defined two C block inputs to sense the PV array's voltage and current. P&O algorithm only has one output, that is the duty ratio. Therefore, I only specified one output for the C block. In C code section, first we will go to the variable or function definitions. In this section, I have defined the following variables. The first variable VA stores the instantaneous array's voltage, which is sensed by the voltage sensor. IA stores the instantaneous array's current, which is sensed by the current sensor. PA is the array's instantaneous power, which is calculated by multiplying VA and IA. VA previous is the array's voltage at the previous time step. PA previous is the array's voltage at the previous time step. Delta VA is the change in the array's voltage, which is calculated by subtracting VA previous from VA. Delta PA is the change in the array's power, which is calculated by subtracting PA previous from PA. The variable D is the duty ratio, which is also the output variable of C block. Its value ranges from 0 to 1. I have initialized it to 0.5, which is also equal to 50% duty ratio. Step is the duty ratio step size, which we will use to increase or decrease the duty ratio. It is initialized to 0.1. The maximum and minimum duty ratios are Dmax and Dmin respectively. These are the upper and lower limits that I do not want my duty ratio to exceed. Next, we will go through run sim user function. In this section, we define our P&O code, which executes at each time step. Inputs of the C block are stored in the built-in array, which is named as in array. Values of array's voltage and current are transferred from the in array to our defined variables using this syntax. The remaining code in this section is our P&O algorithm, which you can correlate with its flowchart. Checks are also inserted so that duty ratio does not go beyond our defined limits. Next, instantaneous values of VA and PA are stored in VA previous and PA previous variables respectively, which are used in the next cycle or time step. At the end of this section, our output variable, which is the duty ratio, is passed to the C block built-in output array, which is called out array using this syntax. This is the end of our P&O code. Now we will press check code button to see if this code has any errors or not. Since compilation is successful, therefore this code has no errors. Therefore we will close the C block window. The duty ratio produced by the C block will be compared to the triangular voltage source using a comparator to generate a PWM signal. This window displays the triangular voltage source parameters. This triangular wave has a frequency of 25 kHz, which is also the buck converter's switching frequency. The PWM signal is sent to the MOSFET switch via the on-off controller. Simulation control is added to the schematic and simulation is run for 100 milliseconds with time step of 4 microseconds. Now it's time to run the simulation. These are our graphs. Array power is shown in red color, array voltage is shown in green color, output or load voltage of buck converter is shown in purple color, and array current is shown in blue color. As you can see, array is operating at 1800 watt, which is the maximum power point of the PV array. At this point, array voltage and current are 106.4 volt and 16.9 ampere respectively. This shows that our P&O algorithm is tracking the maximum power point successfully. The value of the load voltage is 48.13 volt, which is less than the array's voltage and shows that buck converter is performing its function. You can also observe the graphs of duty ratio and PWM signals. This was a tutorial of how to operate PV system at maximum power point. If you have any queries, then you can ask in the comments.